Hey everybody, and welcome to the market update, the 16th of May. So let's just get right into it, shall we? I'm gonna do a lot of we're gonna look at a lot of cryptos indexes today. So if you are watching this later, I'm just gonna put some timestamps so you can jump to whatever you want. What have your interests? But I'm gonna start out with the Bitcoin. And yesterday I took the trade as we see here. So the first trade I took at May 15th, 10 o'clock, because my algo was, on right on the it said go, and as you see here, it looked very well at this moment, and I was thinking maybe this is the time that we could get the relief rally. But then during the night time, during the Asian session, there was some sell-off again, and my algo told me to get out, and I got out here again. So tight stop loss is good at these times when there's a lot of volatility. It could be bad as well. It depends on how much you go in with. So are you really going in with a lot of capital? You maybe want to get a tight stop loss, but then again, when it comes to crypto, you maybe want to have a bigger stop loss because of the volatility. But I mean, this is just your preferences, what you want to risk. I don't want to risk that much. I prefer the high probability trades. So I'm just waiting. I found this support line as well on the 4-hour, and it seems to hold right now, but I will go in again if my algo tells me to again. So that's basically it. The thing is that if I have to short this one, I'm not shorting right now because we are so oversold, and we are still near this big trend line back from 2020, as I've told you a lot of times. So it's dated back from, let's see here. So this is a very important trend line that has been holding for so many times on the way up, and it's a very, very natural way to place to take your trade. So I don't want to short support. Seems like a stupid idea, but if we do break down again, well, maybe it would be a good idea to hedge your positions. So right now I am not in a trade, but of course I bought this area for my long-term portfolio. So nothing new under the sun. I'm just waiting and see where we are going. It could be some Wyckoff accumulation. We maybe can see a wick down again. Or maybe we'll just hover around this area for a couple of weeks, do a very nasty wick, and then go up. I mean, it's very difficult to tell. So I still would like a relief rally in order to get the shorts on again and get the total liquidations that we need to get up. All right, so this is Bitcoin. So let's take a look at Solana. Solana is still in a buy mode. The same trend line can be drawn, and when we look at the other altcoins, we just see the same pattern over and over again, and these are very powerful. What I often do is I'll take from the high and I draw a trend line, and when the trend breaks and retest, that would be a very good place to set up to buy. More often than not, this is a really good trade. So you can decide if you want to do your algo thing that I'm often doing, or you want to trade the trend line. Both of them works very well. You get in a bit earlier with the algo in this, for this instance, but you know, I still see this. We have these two areas for Solana, the 40 to 15 area, which is a good accumulation zone, and this would be the backup truck zone, in my opinion. If you have any money left, we all are stretched out when it comes to capital. Right, the ETH, we have the same picture. We did break through the trend line, but now we are under. We even broke down this trend line, so I'm not that positive when it comes to Ethereum, but it will trade along with Bitcoin as well. If Bitcoin goes up, it'll recover, and if not, it'll go down. And this area would be the 13 to 15 area would be a very good zone to load up. Link did break out very early, and I think that's because it's been so oversold. It's been really decimated, and this is still a good Chainlink is still very good for the crypto community. Its use case is very big, and it's gonna survive, I'm sure. So a lot of people are, opening their eyes to Chainlink again, and it usually do well during bear markets. So this is a very cheap area for Chainlink, and would be a bargain of bargains if we go down here. So this is Chainlink. Let's look at Matic. Same picture. Matic broke out the trend line and do the retest now. Yeah. I mean, at these times you gotta wait for Bitcoin, because it doesn't matter if it looks good on the altcoins. If Bitcoin doesn't move, the altcoins, they don't move. So I would wait, trade any altcoins right now. The Binance, it's doing pretty okay. It did respect the trend line and is now trading at the trend line again. So I guess we have to see what Bitcoin does. Let's look at the Cardano. Cardano has been decimated as well for a long time, and we're seeing the same picture. We're seeing the break of the trend line, and now the retest is here. But this looks very good at the moment. But again, I would wait until confirmation on the Bitcoin. This is Polkadot. Polkadot's been trading up and broke down here. It seems like it wants to recapture this trend line. Same story. All right. So that's the crypto. I actually want to look at some other stuff as well, because there are more opportunities out there than just trading crypto. And if you don't like to trade anything else than crypto, then you can just jump off here, because I'm going to talk about gold and some indexes. But you stick around if you think that this could be interesting. So this is the gold chart. And what I often do is I'm trying to, you know, to make some regression channel, and just to see, because it's often it respects it, and we see that this is clearly in a downtrend. Let's see, I'm just gonna change. Here we have the daily, and we see we are very close to a bigger bottom at, let's say, the 1800 would be a very big support. And again, we have the area at 750 and all the way down to 1750. So gold doesn't look good right now, and it's manipulated as hell, so I don't trade it anymore. Even worse, the silver is really manipulated metal, and doesn't look good as well, even on the daily. We do need to get back to, yeah, we have some at 20. We have support at 19.4 and 19. Doesn't look good. So I'm not gonna do anything here. Doesn't make sense to buy anything here. So let's look at the S&P 500. We had a big. Let's just take my. Yeah. So we had a big jump up here this morning, which because it's due for a release rally, in my opinion, and I see the 41 would be the next target for S&P. So we could see that this would spill over to the crypto. When we look at the Nasdaq is the same picture. You know, made the regression channel all the way down. I have some support at 11.9 and 11.5, and then I have a lot of support areas all the way down. The indexes, they like to have support at big round numbers, so the bigger the number is, the more support. The DAX is actually doing better, still in a downtrend. Had a massive release rally here, made the trend line, and it's just trading up and down here. So the most obvious call would be to short this, and just be careful and get your stop losses in place, because I mean, this has been working for so many times, so I would do it again. Let's look at oil. Yeah. So oil would be a short right now, and I think we will have a chance, the possibility that it will continue in this area for a long time until it breaks out. So a short here would be my suggestion. And let's look at the DXY, the US dollar currency index. We are seeing a bit of a downward momentum just now, but it's been going up for so long, and it's been breaking all my trend lines. We are going back to 2002 area if we're going to see the next resistance area. So it's been a very long time since we had these high prices on the US dollar. All right, so basically everything's just up and down and very hard conditions to trade. So I do think you should be careful, but these are the times where you can make a lot of money, and long term these are very good times for going in with convictions for the next 5 to 10 years, in my opinion. So with that said, like, subscribe, give me ideas to what you want me to go through. I'm gonna come out with some more some videos that explain some more strategies, and so see you in the next one, and don't go all in.